You think you know everything about the United States? Well, get ready to be challenged, because what you're about to discover will turn your understanding of geography upside down. In a nation that seems like just a patchwork of ordinary lands, there are mysteries so deep, so insane, that they defy logic and reason. Have you ever imagined what truly lies hidden in the depths of sun-scorched deserts or in mountains that seem to touch the sky? And what about lakes and forests carrying secrets from ancient times, waiting patiently to be revealed? Prepare yourself to explore 10 facts about the geography of the USA that are so bizarre, so impressive, that you'll be left questioning how something like this is even possible. The kind of facts that will make you question everything you thought you knew about this country. Oh, and don't be surprised if by the end you realize that some of these places and stories are even more mysterious than you imagined. This isn't just a geographical tour, it's a journey into the unknown, where the unexpected and the inexplicable are part of the landscape. Ready to dive into the most insane geographical mysteries of the United States? Fact 1. The geographic diversity of the United States. The United States is a vast country, and when it comes to geography, it's impossible not to be impressed by the diversity it offers. From the coasts bathed by the Atlantic to those kissed by the Pacific, passing through the Rocky Mountains and the deserts of the interior, the geography of the USA transforms every mile. And the most fascinating part is that, despite being a single country, it seems to have as many different ecosystems and environments as entire continents. Imagine, for example, how drastically the climate changes depending on where you are. You can go from a hot beach in Florida to the icy cold of Alaska in a matter of days. Moreover, this geographical diversity is not limited to climate but also to the terrain. When someone asks about the mountains of the USA, you'll probably think of the majestic Rocky Mountains. But did you know there's a mountain range rarely spoken of that runs along the east? The Appalachians, with their old hills and dense forests, have their own mystery. The difference in terrain is matched by an impressive diversity of flora and fauna that wonderfully adapts to different climates and soils. For example, while California is home to giant sequoias, Texas boasts vast plains filled with unique wildlife. We can't forget the islands that make up the United States, like Hawaii, for instance. With its paradise beaches and active volcanoes, it feels like it's on another planet. And when it comes to the geography of the USA, one of the greatest surprises lies in how the country manages to integrate these differences while maintaining incredible unity. For any geography lover, understanding how one country can have such rich diversity within a single territory is like solving a puzzle. And trust me, it has everything to do with the history of the formation of this giant. Fact 2. The mystery of the American deserts. The deserts of the United States are more than just dry and hot regions. In fact, they are true labyrinths of mystery, where life manages to survive under the most extreme conditions, and where the silence is so deep it becomes deafening. The Mojave Desert, for example, is famous not just for its vastness but for the strange feeling it evokes. Many who cross this sun-baked expanse say they feel as if they're being watched, as if something, or someone, is hiding between the dunes. And trust me, the Mojave has more secrets than you think. The life that resides there is hidden in the shadows, and even the most ordinary cactus could tell you a haunting tale. If you think deserts are just barren landscapes, you're sorely mistaken. Some of the greatest mysteries of American geography lie beneath the sands of the Sonoran Desert. This desert, spanning parts of California, Arizona, and Mexico, is full of natural and geological phenomena that remain unexplained. But it's not just the terrain, there are legends that speak of mysterious creatures and apparitions, hiding among the rocks and sparse shrubs. Could the geography of these places be more connected to the unknown than we realize? The truth is, the deserts of the USA aren't for the faint of heart. They test the limits of human endurance, while forcing you to question the very reality around you. And then there's the Atacama Desert on the Chilean border, one of the driest places on Earth. Although technically not in the USA, its geography is closely tied to the history of American deserts. That's because, over time, these areas connected in ways that remain a mystery to geographers. It's no wonder some experts consider these deserts a natural laboratory. When exploring the geography of desert regions like this, you can't help but wonder, what else is the universe trying to show us? The eerie silence and relentless climate hide something much larger, and perhaps even more profound, than we might ever understand. Fact 3. The hidden mountains and mysteries of the United States. The mountains of the United States are more than just imposing rock formations. They carry an aura of mystery and power that many struggle to fully comprehend. The Rocky Mountains, which dominate the country's west, are vast and majestic, but there's something about them that few know. Beyond their natural beauty and snow-covered peaks, they hide a series of caves and underground tunnels that, in many cases, have yet to be explored. It's as though the geography of these mountains is trying to keep its darkest secrets hidden, away from prying eyes. The legends surrounding these caves are numerous, and it's said that these places are the stage for unexplained events where natural and supernatural phenomena intertwine. But while the Rockies guard their secrets, the Cascades in the Northwest offer even more disturbing mysteries. Few know that this region is home to active volcanoes, like Mount St. Helens, which violently erupted in 1980, leaving a permanent scar on the landscape. What lies beneath these mountain surfaces? Many geologists believe there is much more to discover about the volcanic activity still occurring in these areas. The cold, steam-filled air that emanates from these mountains has an eerie quality, as if the land itself is alive, trying to communicate with those who dare to cross it. It's not just the visible geography, but the hidden layers beneath the surface that await discovery. And let's not forget the Appalachian Mountains in the east, a range that, though not as high as the Rockies, carries with it a centuries-old history. These mountains are famous for their mist-covered peaks and dense forests, which seem to hide secrets from times long past. The Appalachians are a region where time feels as though it's dragged on in strange ways, and many adventurers who attempt to explore them feel a sense of loss, as if they were being pulled into another world, one where normality no longer exists. And it's this feeling, this connection to the unknown, that makes the geography of the Appalachians so fascinating. But what more do these ancient peaks hide? Perhaps it's a question best left unanswered before venturing into their shadows. Fact 4. The islands and mysterious seas of the United States. The seas surrounding the United States are more than just a stretch of water. They're a forbidden territory, full of untold stories and unexplained phenomena. A prime example is the Aleutian Islands in Alaska, which seem like they've been pulled straight out of a dark fairy tale. These islands, isolated from civilization and often covered in thick fog, hold many secrets from the past. The geography of the area, with its active volcanoes and icy waters, creates the perfect setting for the unknown. Many reports of unexplained disappearances and strange phenomena have been linked to these islands, where the harsh climate and desolate landscape make it hard for curious minds to penetrate. What truly lies beneath the surface of the Aleutian Islands? Could it be something the geography of the place is trying to keep hidden? If you think this is eerie, the islands of the Caribbean, still under U.S. control, carry mysteries that run as deep as the waters surrounding them. The Virgin Islands, for instance, are known not only for their tropical beauty but also for their legends of shipwrecks and hidden treasures. In these places, the sea seems to act as a guardian, protecting secrets that, if uncovered, might change everything we know about the region. What few know is that these waters harbor some of the greatest geographical mysteries of the USA, underwater caves, where geography and local legends mix to create the perfect setting for adventurous minds to explore. And last but not least, we have the Hawaiian Islands, where the sea isn't just part of the landscape, it's one of the most powerful elements of this unique geography. Hawaii is not just known for its paradisiacal beaches, but also for its connection to fire through its volcanoes, and to the sea, which seem to coexist in a delicate balance that defies understanding. The waters surrounding the archipelago are a world unto themselves, deep and mysterious, with currents and marine creatures that hide in the depths. Those who dare to explore this sea, beyond being challenged by the local geography, will encounter a force of nature that seems to hold something of the past. What exactly lies hidden in these waters? That's a question for another time. Fact 5. The enigma of groundwater in the United States. Beneath the surface of the United States lies a secret world that few know and many can't even imagine. Groundwater, flowing through complex systems beneath vast stretches of land, is one of the nation's greatest geographic mysteries. The geography of caves and aquifers is so immersive and enigmatic that, for many, it feels like something pulled straight from science fiction. A clear example of this is the Ogallala Aquifer, which stretches across 8 states in the central U.S. Although it's one of the largest underground water reservoirs in the world, it hides more than just water. Many believe that the local geology, over the years, has created patterns that could lead us to a discovery of unimaginable proportions, something that even science cannot fully explain. Yet it's not only aquifers that carry these secrets, underground caves also form part of this enigma. Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico is a perfect example of the mystery the U.S. geography has to offer. Not just because of its vast expanse, but also due to the strange phenomena that occur within. Some of the deepest caves in the world are hidden in these regions, and geographers and explorers still struggle to map all their passages. With every new tunnel explored, a new question arises: what truly lies in the depths? Something as old as time, or a force of nature we don't yet understand? And while many of these subterranean mysteries are confined to hard-to-reach places, others are closer than one might think. Florida's groundwater, for example, hides one of the state's greatest enigmas, a cave system that stretches for miles and connects to the sea. Beauty and danger coexist in these spaces, where time seems to stand still, as if the water carries forgotten secrets just waiting to be uncovered by those daring enough to explore. And the question remains, who is brave enough to uncover the enigma hiding beneath the surface? Fact 6. The mysteries of Lake Superior and other hidden lakes. Lake Superior, the largest of the Great Lakes, holds a profound mystery, like a dark mirror reflecting the vastness of the unknown. While it's a popular destination for tourists, it is also the site of countless eerie stories involving shipwrecks, unexplained disappearances, and natural phenomena that defy logic. Its geography is unique, with cold, dark waters that conceal more than 350 shipwrecks, vessels that vanished over the centuries without a trace. What truly happens in the depths of Lake Superior? What do its icy waters hide, far below where sunlight barely penetrates? This is a riddle that has puzzled geographers and adventurers for centuries, and like all great geographic mysteries, it remains unsolved. But Lake Superior isn't the only body of water in the U.S. harboring secrets. Lake Okeechobee in Florida also exudes an aura of mystery that few are aware of. Though shallow compared to Superior, its unique geography, surrounded by swamps and murky waters, makes it an ideal setting for the unknown. Reports of strange sightings, mysterious aquatic creatures, and even inexplicable atmospheric phenomena are common in this region. As Florida's hot, humid climate mixes with the lake's waters, it's as if the environment itself creates a veil that distorts perception for those who venture in. The geography of Lake Okeechobee, with its winding channels and hidden coves, forms a labyrinth where time seems to bend and reality warps. And finally, we have Lake Tahoe, located on the border between California and Nevada. This crystalline lake, known for its beauty, also hides many secrets. Among the mountains and forests surrounding it are tales of strange events and even legends of mythical creatures dwelling in the lake's depths. What makes Lake Tahoe so enigmatic isn't just its serene appearance, but the countless mysteries that surface upon closer inspection. In its icy waters, people claim to see ghostly images or hear unexplained sounds echoing from below. Exploring the geography around the lake, one begins to realize that the mystery lies not only in the water, but in the very terrain itself, as if everything there were shrouded in an eternal secret. Fact 7. The unknown of American forests. The forests of the United States are like secret realms where time seems to stop. From the dense Pacific rainforests to the vast northern pine woods, these ecosystems are imbued with an aura of mystery and danger. Tongass National Forest in Alaska is a perfect example. This vast and remote temperate rainforest is one of the darkest and most enigmatic places in America. With its towering trees, constant fog, and an atmosphere seemingly frozen in time, the forest feels like it's hiding something. Many explorers who have ventured deep into it describe unsettling sensations and unexplained sounds, as if they were being followed by something invisible. What is really hiding among the trees of Tongass? Some say the forest's very geography acts as a protective layer, a veil concealing something that, if revealed, could change everything we know about nature. In the heart of America, there are forests that seem even stranger. The Ozark forests, for example, in Arkansas, are known not only for their natural beauty but also for the mystery surrounding their geography. With their caves and rolling hills, many believe these places hide artifacts from ancient civilizations or even phenomena that challenge human understanding. Tall, dense trees block out the sunlight and create a feeling of claustrophobia, as if the environment itself is trying to hide something. Could these forests be more connected to the underground world than we realize? Something that traditional geography has yet to dare explore? The truth is that, like all mysterious forests, they require more than just curiosity. They demand that you step into them without knowing what you'll find. And we cannot forget the famous Shenandoah National Forest in Virginia, where the mystery is found not only among the trees but in the legends surrounding it. Walking its trails is not just a physical journey, it's also a mental one. Many visitors report a feeling of being watched, as if something, or someone, is observing from a distance. This only adds to the mystery of Shenandoah, where the area's geography, with its rock formations and winding trails, creates the perfect setting for unexplainable phenomena. The sensation of being observed is not an isolated experience, and many believe that the forest's secrets run deeper than we can imagine. What lies in the heart of Shenandoah? We may never know. But the trees continue to keep their secrets. Fact 8. The Enigma of Area 51 and the Forbidden Geography. Area 51 is undoubtedly one of the most mysterious regions in the United States, and not just because of its ties to conspiracy theories about extraterrestrials. The geography of this isolated and restricted place, located in the Nevada desert, is like a fortress of the unknown, surrounded by mountains and vast open fields where silence reigns supreme. While it's been linked to legends about spacecraft and unexplainable phenomena, the truth is, when it comes to Area 51, the mystery doesn't lie solely in the legends, but in the very land itself. What is known is that the region was chosen with precision, located where natural conditions make any attempt at investigation even more difficult, and in many cases, fatal. The very geography of Area 51 seems to form a labyrinth of secrets, as if nature itself is guarding something that was never meant to be seen. But the area itself is not the only mystery. Around Area 51, there are reports of strange atmospheric phenomena and locations where the geographical makeup causes distortions in the Earth's magnetic field. This has led to speculation about what truly happens there. Some believe the environment itself is being manipulated, either by natural forces or human intervention, to create a veil of invisibility. Could it be that the geography of the region is somehow engineered to hide the activities taking place within? Is there something in the mountains, the desert, and the surrounding rock formations that helps maintain the secrecy? The geography of Area 51 seems more connected to the unknown than perhaps any other region on the planet. The truth is, the geography of Area 51, with its remote location and harsh climate, makes any investigation a genuine challenge. Moreover, the area is designed to repel curiosity, creating natural barriers that make any exploration attempt feel like an impossible mission. The combination of the arid terrain and the presence of unknown forces elevates the enigma to an even higher level. Who would dare, in their right mind, to try and uncover what's really going on there? The geography of the place is perhaps so intimately tied to the mysteries of the entire complex that even the attempts to explore it become part of the very mystery itself. Fact 9. The wild lands of Alaska and its geographical mysteries. Alaska, the last frontier of the United States, is a region where the geography seems to have been carved by the very forces of nature, creating an environment so wild and unexplored that it feels like another planet. With its snow-covered mountains, dense forests, and vast expanses of ice, Alaska is one of the few places in the world where nature still reigns completely. But what truly makes Alaska so mysterious isn't just its imposing geography, but the enigmas hidden in its uncharted lands. The region, so remote and impenetrable, holds stories of disappearances, people who, upon attempting to explore its vastness, were never seen again. Alaska's geography, with its dark forests and icy peaks, seems to create the perfect setting for the unknown. One of the most fascinating aspects of Alaska is its unpredictable climate and the fact that, in some parts of the state, the geography is so isolated that there are no signs of human life for hundreds of miles. It's no surprise that this region has been the stage for countless legends about mysterious creatures, such as the gigantic grizzly bears that inhabit the land, or even strange sightings in the sky linked to unexplainable phenomena. Imagine being lost in a cold, silent forest, surrounded by towering mountains, unsure if you're being watched. Alaska's geography creates this feeling of solitude and danger, with an air of mystery that only deepens as you move farther from inhabited areas. And what about Alaska's glaciers, which seem to have kept their own secrets for thousands of years? The geography of these immense ice fields is not only stunning but also deeply intriguing. Beneath these layers of ice, scientists believe lie traces of ancient times, possibly even creatures that roamed the Earth long before humans appeared. The ice covering Alaska is like a time capsule, preserving everything the local geography has to offer, just waiting to be uncovered. Who knows what else could be hidden beneath these glaciers, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to venture into this inhospitable territory. Alaska is undoubtedly one of the greatest geographical enigmas of the United States. Fact 10. The forbidden geography of national parks and restricted areas. In the United States, many national parks and protected areas are not only places of natural beauty, but also sites of untold stories and mysteries. These locations, often inaccessible or surrounded by an aura of exclusivity, possess a geography that seems to have been designed to hide something. Yellowstone National Park, for example, is more than just a geothermal wonder, with its hot springs and erupting geysers. It is also an area full of unexplainable phenomena and, in some cases, even mysterious creature sightings. What hides in the depths of these geothermal formations? Is it something nature has chosen to conceal, or something deeper, beyond human understanding? Yellowstone, with its unique geography, challenges not only visitors but also geographers who try to explain what occurs there. Beyond Yellowstone, there's Grand Teton National Park, where the mountains appear to be more than just rock formations. They emit an unusual energy, and those who venture through its trails are met not only with natural grandeur but also with a sense that time and space behave strangely in that place. With the horizon stretching for miles and nature sounds immersed in silence, Grand Teton becomes a place where, for many, mystery is embedded in the very geography. Something, perhaps deep within those mountains, still waits to be discovered, as if the terrain itself holds a story yet to be revealed. But it's not only natural parks that are mysterious. Restricted areas within U.S. territory, such as the infamous Bermuda Triangle off the East Coast, represent a chapter of geography that few dare to explore. The Bermuda Triangle, a region known for frequent, unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft, features a geography that is both breathtaking and terrifying. Ocean currents and the formation of islands create a kind of natural labyrinth, where it's believed atmospheric and geomagnetic phenomena distort the perception of reality. What is the true story of this region? Is it possible that the geography and surrounding nature are trying to protect something? Or is the mystery of the area a reflection of something far greater that is yet to be uncovered? Now that you've discovered some of the most incredible geographical mysteries in the United States, it's hard not to wonder, what else is hidden out there? How many more secrets are waiting to be uncovered in faraway, unexplored places? Who knows? Maybe an adventure is waiting for you in one of these locations. The most curious part is that, despite everything we already know about the world, geography still has so much more to offer, so much that's unbelievable and fascinating. So, what do you say? How about continuing this journey and uncovering even more of the planet's enigmatic wonders? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and share it with your friends. The more people know about these mysteries, the more curious the world becomes. And of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because there's so much more content like this you won't want to miss. And who knows, maybe next time, it'll be you who uncovers one of the planet's most mind-blowing secrets. Stay tuned, the journey is just beginning.